Hey guys, so I'm Abbey Martinez and I'm doing an informative speech about how David Platt is ethical. And sorry, I am so sorry. I was going to say that I just got my voice back from being sick with COVID. I'm so sorry this is late. Please forgive me for that and being absent for the last week of class. I'm still fighting COVID and I'm a little behind, but we are going to get through this together. And so I don't have an audience, unfortunately. The audience I was going to have is unable to show up and be here today. So please, if you have any questions, then comment below in our discussion post, and I will get back to you and comment as soon as I can. So, furthermore, David Platt. We're going to be going over an introduction, background, Radical, the company that he's founded, what makes David ethical, conclusions, and our references. So, David Platt is a missionary, a pastor, an author, a speaker, and is well known for his company, Radical, that he founded, and being a global missionary. So he has wrote many books, and one that he's very famous for is called Radical, and it's what started the foundation for the company now called Radical. And it's just about doing global missions in your hometown, missions in your state, missions outside your country, and how you can do that with the most impact. So, more about David. So, he has a wife and 5 children. He is an English descendant, which I thought was very interesting. And he is the founder of Radical, as we've already discussed. And he is now a senior pastor in a church in Washington, D.C. From 2006 to 2014, David served as a senior pastor in the Bible Belt of Alabama, and he was there in the Bible Belt for a long time, speaking and being a pastor and being a guest pastor at different churches in that Bible Belt until he then became a global, just well known pastor and speaker to our Christian world. So, more about Radical. So, like I was saying earlier, Radical is an organization that provides biblical resources to help develop mature Christians in healthy churches. So, one of David Platt's influential books is Radical, and it's Taking Back Your Faith from the American Dream. And that basically just means that we are going to emphasize what Jesus actually said about being his disciple and inviting others to believe and obey that message. So, if you're interested in sharing the gospel, learning what Jesus did for you and what he's done for the entire world, and sharing that with others, then you can go to his website, which I have put down here on this slide, and you can read his books. His books are there, his sermons are there. There's what we call Secret Church, Secret Church. That's there too for you to go check out. And it's just a lot of really great resources for you to be able to explore more about how to share the gospel with your loved ones, with your friends, and with people you don't even know. So, why is David Platt ethical? So, David Platt is ethical because he uses a Christian worldview lens in his communication. And so his ethics come from the Bible. And in Colossians 3:23 through 24, the Bible encourages us to work heartily and not merely for us, but for the glory of the Lord himself. And so we should approach everything we do in our task to um, infuse them with God and put everything in a perspective of Jesus. So when we're working in our careers, when we're working at home, when we're talking, when we're being with people, when we're alone, everything should be reflecting Jesus and what he's done for us. And so, sharing the gospel and then doing global missions is really what David Platt is all about. And why I love him so much is because as I grew up being a Christian, I would listen to him on TV. I would listen to him then on my iPod when those came out. And, I just really loved as a child, as a young adult, and now an adult, just all of his teachings and his practices and his passion and his emotional drive to just share the gospel and be a Christian and a follower of Christ. And it really encouraged me in my walk. And in a Sing conference in 2021, I actually met him and got him to sign one of my Bibles. It was really cool. But yeah, so he strives to just live his life according to the Word of God, share the gospel, which is our calling as Christians, and then spread that across the globe, which is where global missions comes in. So some ethical quotes that I really like from him are 3 listed below. And the one that I love the most is nothing is impossible for the people of God who trust in the power of God to accomplish the will of God. And honestly, that couldn't be more true. And so throughout this slideshow, I have put a bunch of Roman statues and different scriptures and things that I have found to kind of like give some visuals of what the Romans have carved like Jesus to look like and angels and different things. And I think it's just really pretty, the different cultural representations of Jesus and what he means to different people in different places, and that kind of goes along with our global missions and being, Jesus minded in all we do. And so I hope you guys have enjoyed this presentation. And, just Platt is ethical in his communication by emphasizing the higher purpose of work and encouraging believers to serve God faithfully in their daily task. And David involves working in integrity and in a desire to glorify Jesus in all we do, and we should be the same. And so I hope you guys enjoyed this, and I'd love to answer any questions. And so you'll have a great day. Bye.